Okay, let's go. Possibly the last Fata Morgana recording for today for me. So, a ghost of an excuse. I don't know what it can be about. Ghost of an excuse? Huh. Oh? Michelle and Giselle, I guess? I saw a ghost. Giselle said as she entered my bedchamber. She was wearing night clothes, and the feeble light of the candle in her hand made her look more pouty than scared. I wouldn't believe in ghosts or anything like that. What do you want me to say? I saw what I saw. And that was supposed to be convincing? Are you sure it wasn't something else? I'm positive. It was a white figure going all woo 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 at me in the hall. With each woo, she took one step towards me, until she was close enough to grab him by the collar and throw me to the ground. Why did she seem angry at me? And not the white figure hooting at her in the corridor. So, what do you want from me then? Don't make me spell everything out. What did she expect from me? She knew I wasn't very adept at reading people. Yeah, apparently not. How was I supposed to know what she wanted? Wait, slow down. I wasn't good to give up without giving any thought. I needed at least attempt to reason out what she may have been thinking. So first, she wanted me to exorcise the ghost. Second, she thought I was the ghost. Third, she wanted more light in the mansion. One is not reasonable how I'm supposed to exercise something that doesn't exist. Exercise. Second, out of the question. There's only so much I can do about 3 with my life candles. What are you going on about? Crap, I had been thinking out loud. Wait. You just said that last line out loud, right? Not everything here. She stared up at me for a few seconds before letting out a dramatic sigh. The sigh was 98% exasperation, 2% what seems like almost lust, but it wasn't certain. Yeah, okay. I wanted you to offer to let me sleep with you tonight. It took a good 15 seconds to process what she had said. When the timeline is this? Again? I assume after, like, Giselle opened up to him about her wants and everything. I assume. After which, all I could manage to get out was a flaccid wow. Giselle's face was bright red, and I was sure mine was no better. She felt warmer than usual though, through her night clothes. I wasn't sure if it was because the fabric was thin or she was just warm. Or maybe it was both. Giselle giggled, nudging my neck. It was impressively quick to the round for someone who had been pounding at me only minutes before. In a way, it felt somewhat like having a dog or cat. At first we were both nervous, but that quickly melted down, leaving only comfort and warmth. For the heat belonging to neither of us, and both. Sweetness. I never could have imagined that they would have calmly welcomed someone else's touch as much as I did hers. And also, this is like way after he learned about her scars, I think. Because she was too afraid at the time to even get touched, like, she let him to like, they were like sleeping basically in the same bed, it was possible for them, but Giselle was too afraid of being touched back then. So this is happening way later, I think. At some point she managed to get over it. Actually, wait, no, she did let him touch her. if I remember correctly, but she was trembling. And now in this she's more comfortable? Or is this nowadays? But nowadays doesn't make sense, because candles, and they have electricity and stuff, so it makes no sense. So this is back in dimension. When did that happen? I'm confused. We'll get you used to this eventually. Do you really think I'll be able to? Of course, before you know it, this will be nothing. In some ways, it's kind of sad. Sure it can be. But the happy will be stronger than the sad. Something becoming every day isn't but thing, I don't think. I suppose. She was probably right. Her becoming a natural part of my life was a good thing. But then, the closer she got, the harder it would be to get to be apart again. In time, we would get close enough that touch was just a completely normal thing for me. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely like still within like the healing process. So yeah, this is after the first time, but somewhere like, you know, at some point, basically. Anyway, yeah, just some random thing. Would I be comfortable touching her arms or her lips? Would I be able to open myself up to her entirely? And would she accept me for who I was? Well, it goes from the both sides. I mean, she's been terrified as fuck as well. I wonder if this is after father died. Because after Michelle's father died, he got the letter. He sent letter back, and they still had like few days or weeks, I don't know what was the time frame there, before Didier attacked, basically. So maybe it's about this time. So Giselle feels better because of Michelle's father's death. And she's more comfortable now. Maybe that's the time period. I hope so. To all of it. You're so tall, Michelle, it's wonderful. Why do you say that? Well, I'm the tallest one in my family. My big sister is so small and she's the most precious thing in the world. I've always been jealous of her for that. Like, she's more of a girl than me. I bet her wedding was absolutely lovely too. That's a surprise. You're perfect just the way you are though. Oh really? That's not what you said when I first arrived. Yeah. I've grown up, thank you. Yeah. Your breath tickled my neck as she laughed. So I laughed away. I can just fit entirely in your arms. Sorry I couldn't be buff for you too. Yay. You're never going to let me leave that down, are you? Just a little payback? Ooh, she said, looking up at me and pouting. Her giant eyes seemed to glimmer even in the dark. They were beautiful. I would keep that photo myself. I don't want to ruin the moment with what would sound like cheap flirting. This glimmer, I was worth so much more than that. As was she. Giselle? Huh? Giselle, I'm so glad to have you in my life. Good night. Ah, this, like his fault. It's just his fault. He never said this. Ah, okay. That was sweet. Sweet side story. Okay, and I think that's it for me recording today. I think I've recorded today all the 5 of these, and I'm probably going to upload them like in succession. Pain is probably the longest, so it's going to be 1 episode, and maybe this will be together, this together. Anyway, I will figure it out somehow. But yeah. Then we have... Okay, there's still some for 7th player, Erasmus. Yeah, it's not going to be long. Yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching, I will see you next one. So yeah, click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. So thank you once again for watching, comments are yours, and I will see you next one. So for now, Pocket Watch, let's gank out.